Welcome back. One final point before we go tonight. 10 reasons why James Comey is the worst ex-girlfriend ever. And I'm talking ever. Number 10, he befriends your arch nemesis just to get back at you. First, he hated the Democrats. Now he loves them. First, he betrayed Hillary Clinton by announcing the FBI's probe into her emails. Now he sits down with Clinton crony George Stephanopoulos to dish about how awful you are. Number 9, he says he's trying to warn your current so she doesn't get burned like he did. But we all know it's really just about him. If he really had good information to share with us, why did he wait a year until he bagged a lucrative book deal to tell us? Number 8, he pretends to be the victim alone in a room with you, where he says he was done wrong when you said you hoped he could clear General Flynn. When he could have been a big girl and left the room if it made him so uncomfortable. Nobody forced him to be alone with President Trump that day back in January. If he was so uncomfortable with Sessions leaving the room, what, the cat got your tongue? Speak up, get out. Number 7, he publishes his diary entries about you as revenge. Kind of like revenge porn. If you leave me, I'm going to tell everybody what you said to me in confidence, and that'll show them. Newsflash, revenge porn and leaking classified information to the press are both against the law. Number 6, he won't stop subtweeting about you. He won't say your name, but we all know he's talking about you. The still life nature pictures he posts with the tweets, they're not fooling anybody. Number 5, he changes his story at the drop of a hat. The Steele dossier is unverified, he testified to Congress. It's salacious. But now he says, well, maybe the dirty parts are true. Uh-huh. Number 4, he's trying to cash in on his heartbreak, getting your haters to pay him and tell him they feel sorry for him. If he cares so much, as much about his FBI colleagues as he claimed he did the day he got fired, he wouldn't drag them all through the mud like this. But it's always been about James Comey, hasn't it? Not about the country. Number 3, he's bitter. He's a liar. He doesn't tell the whole story about the gossip he heard that he's trying to use against you. He didn't tell President Trump the Democrats paid for the dossier that alleged all the salacious crap about Trump in the first place. The most important piece of information of all the things. Number 2, if he hates you so much, why did he agree to be with you in the first place? Nobody twisted his arm. Nobody forced him to stay on as FBI director if he thought the president was a mob boss. You know what they say? Takes one to know one. And the number 1 reason James Comey is the worst ex-girlfriend ever, he won't move on. He's a stalker, a creeper, a clinger, a caboose. And that is exactly why you dumped him in the first place. And that is my final point. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. If you liked the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. In the meantime, catch us here tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. And until then, have a good night.